Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an awesome day so far. Today's tutorial is on this full face look right here. It's a cut crease, it's got glitter liner, it's a halo eye, it's got wings, it's got lashes. I don't know what more you could want. If you're interested in seeing this tutorial, then please keep watching. But before we do that, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn that notifications button on for more videos like this one. Okay, I've already done my eyebrows and primed my eyes. I just used the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in a shade that looks primey enough. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the eyes. I apologize for my hair. I was going to straighten it or curl it before the video, but it is hot in my room and it's just going to get all poofed back up anyway. So we're just going to do a little snap at the end and that'll be all good to go. I'm kind of just winging it here, doing whatever I want. I'm not really actually sure. Actually, yeah, I'm going to start with the Morphe 3502 palette. And the first shade I'm going to pick up is Universal, which is this color right up here. Sorry, this palette is a little busted. And another thing I've been doing recently, instead of taking a normal kind of blending crease brush like this, I've been using more of like a flat blendy buffy brush. This is the Morphe B30 brush. I've really been liking it in terms of keeping my eyeshadow lower in my crease. So like I'm going to start out here and just kind of swipe side to side with the flatness of the brush, from inner crease to outer crease, or inner corner to outer corner, however you want to say it. I just find with this, as opposed to a regular buffing brush, like I could be up here blending that crease color, you know? And this kind of keeps it strongest in your crease and diffuses it upward really nice. And then another little helpful trick I have for at least your crease shades, if you want that nice diffused all the way up crease shade that I'm kind of getting here, hold your brush up like this, as opposed to like this. The next shade I'm picking up is Spice. That's this really warm orangey tone, mid-tone brown right here. And I am just going to use the same brush. I'm making sure that I only get the product on the tip of this brush. That way, now that I'm going into darker colors, I can definitely keep that more pinpointed to my crease, but blend it out ever so slightly. I'm switching over to this brush, which is a small pinpointed, kind of like a bullet pencil brush, but with longer bristles. So it's going to help me blend dark shades in kind of easily. This, I believe, is from NYX. I almost just poked myself in the eye. Everything that was on this is rubbed off except for these white little marks here, which might just be scratches. I love this brush, and I am going to pick up the shade. I'm going to pick up the shade Fawn, which is this bottom corner here. And what I'm going to do with this is very carefully wipe this into my crease and in my outer corner. Like I said, I'm not really sure which eye look I'm going for here, so this might change. So bear with me. And then what I'm going to do is go back in with that original brush and kind of just blend out that crease a little bit better. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is take this flat edge brush. This is the Morphe M432, and I am going to pick up the shade Rich, which is this nice dark fudgy brown, and I am going to kind of just wipe that in my crease. I decided I'm going to do a cut crease, so what I'm going to do is actually have my eye open and stamp it in that way. Picking up my first brush again, and I'm just going to blend that a little softer. Now it's time to cut my crease. I am using a small little defining pinpoint straight edge, not straight, but like skinny mini edge. Anything you want to use to cut your crease with, you go right ahead. This is from Morphe. Unfortunately, the name of the brush wore off, so I'm not sure what it is. But the way I cut my crease is I'm actually going to make little dots on my lash line. And I'm going to open my eye, and then we're kind of going to have almost like a connect the dot line for me to just finish the little cut with. So there's my dots. Now I'm going to open. Some you have to go crazy, some you might want to do another little dot for, but now you can kind of see where I need to draw. I'm going to keep working on this eye, and the next shade I'm picking up is this vibrant matte red color. I'm going to pick it up on this small NYX detailing brush, and I am just going to go right up next to that line that we just cut. I am mixing the shade Rich and Muddy, this one down here, just to get a nice deep brown, and I am just putting that right up next to that red. Alright, and now in the very center of my lid, I am picking up PUR, which is this really pretty gold color. I'm just going to use my finger. Boom, and there we go. The next thing I'm doing is taking this little Butter London Glazing Eye Gloss in the shade Moonshine and an angled liner brush. And this stuff is kind of, it's a weird consistency. It's like a whipped liquid eyeshadow. It's really weird. So I am going to put some onto the back of my hand like this, get my brush ready, and kind of put this like right on my cut crease and see what happens. So that's a fun little pop. And next I am just going to add a nice little wing. It's a lot easier said than done, let's be honest. That's how we bump it up to the next level. Alright, so before I put my lashes on, just for my face, I am going to spray the Badescu Rosewater spray on. Just because after my lashes, we are going to move on to my face. I've already moisturized with my Badescu Kera moisturizer, and I primed it with NYX Pore Filler way before I even started to do my eyes. So my face is primed. I put this on to give myself maximum glow over or under my foundation. So now let's move on to lashes. I am using the Wispies number 614 from Salon Perfect. So like I mentioned, my face is already primed, already ready to go. Gotta mix these up. I am using the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation. Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, excuse me, please. This is in the shade Fiji, and I'm mixing it with this Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth in the shade 240 Golden Beige. This one, once I get it on, is just a little too light for me, and that one is obviously way too dark. So I do 2 pumps of this, and I'm going to do a little dab of this. I am going to mix these together with a stippling brush. And then, oh, I need to wet my sponge. Alright. So, it's just going straight onto the face. Don't forget to always drag a little bit of your foundation down your neck. And now once I have it on with my sponge, I go in and blend it out. Pat it into my skin, soak up any excess product that is not being used. For my under eye, I'm going in with Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This one is in the shade 20 Sand. For a little bit of cream contour, I'm using my LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Toasted Almond, I believe. No, just Toast. And with this, a little dab will do ya. Like, those 3 lines are literally all you're going to need for the side of your face. To set my under eye concealer, I'm using my Ben Nye No Color or Colorless powder. I'm going to start right under here and just pat that lightly onto my skin, and then I work my way down where I set my concealer. Next thing I'm going to do is bronze up. I'm using Tarte Hotel Heiress. It smells so good. This isn't really a contour shade. I'm not sure what I did with my Bahama Mama bronzer, which is my normal contour shade. So I am going in with this brush from BH Cosmetics, number 124. And I'm kind of just going to lay this down in the hollows of my cheeks, but I'm not going to purposefully contour. Also hitting my temple area. I like to bring it down my neck as well, hit my jawline, and then with whatever I have left on this brush, I'm just going to lightly touch the sides of my nose. For blush today, I'm using the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. This is just kind of a really pretty, nice, light, natural, blushy shade that is going to add color to our face but not take away from the eyes. Definitely focusing on the eyes today with this bold look. And this brush that I just used is BH Cosmetics number 126. For highlight, we need some gold in our lives. So I'm using Laura Geller's Gilded Honey. This is going pretty much everywhere that I would normally put highlighter. So now I'm going to go ahead and set my face. I use this to set as well. And then once that's been on there for a couple seconds, I like to just go back in with my sponge and help pat that into my skin and pick up any excess product that I am not using. I also love to go over my highlighter with my sponge. I hit those areas pretty hard. This just makes the highlight still have that gold shine, but it helps it come from your skin rather than come from on top of your skin. Does that make sense? To start off my lower lash line, I'm going to tightline and put this on my lower lash line. This is the PUR On Point Eyeliner in the shade Heartless. I'm still in my Morphe 3502 palette. I'm picking up Brunette, which is this shade right down here, and I'm going to stamp that onto my lower lash line. I'm picking up my bullet brush in the shade Spice, which is the third shade that we use. I'm going to buff out Brunette. Ever feel like you got too crazy with that shade, you can just pick up some more translucent powder, just kind of blend it back up. Because of that blending, I lost a little bit of that black on my inner rim here. So I'm just going to pack that back on and hit that bottom lash line with some mascara. Okay. So I poked myself with mascara. No biggie. We're just going to let it dry and move on to the next eye. While I'm letting that mascara glob dry, I'm going to go ahead and start on my lips. I'm using this lip liner from Jordana. I'm pretty sure they don't make it anymore, but this is my favorite nude pink. So just find a nude pink lip liner that you like to use. I'm using the shade Honey Love from MAC. And I'm using the shade Kinda Sexy, also from MAC, just on the very outer corners. And to finish this look, you can leave it like this, you can do matte lip, whatever kind of lip you want to do really. Who am I to tell you what to do? But what I'm going to go ahead and do is use this Hard Candy lip gloss. It's a plumping serum. I don't really notice a lot of plump out of it, but it's just really pretty and I like that tingly feeling. This is in the shade, I don't know if there is a shade. The number is 1409. And this has little flecks of gold in it, so I was like, how perfect for this look. I just love a good gloss. So what I'm going to do now, do my hair, accessorize, get this mascara off, and I'm going to be back to show you this look all together. Just one moment, please. Do you know what I forgot to do? I was just about to start straightening my hair. I realized I did not do an inner corner or a brow highlight. So, once again, I'm using Aurora Gilded Honey. And if you did choose to do this little line here, just kind of stay on the outside of that line. I'm bringing it in, sister. Alright, so this here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. This is something different. I wanted to do something fun, something glam, something colorful. So thank you guys so much for watching this whole tutorial. If you made it to this point, I will try my best to link everything that I used down in the description box. Comment down below. Let me know what kind of look you guys want to see next, or if there's any colors you want to see next, and I will try my best to get that up for you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave. Turn that notifications button on for more videos like this one, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!